Welcome! In this video, we're learning how we can use a 2D grid to show the sample space. The sample space, you might remember, is the set of all possible outcomes. It's everything that could happen for an experiment. And it helps us to calculate probabilities. If two experiments are combined to make one new experiment, then we can show the outcomes on a 2D grid. Let's see how that works with an example. In this example, a coin is flipped and, separately, a number is also picked randomly from 1 to 4. So there are two different things going on. Let's draw a vertical axis and a horizontal axis. We're going to draw these possibilities on a 2D grid. This horizontal axis, I'll use this for the coin. What are the two different... and this vertical axis, if this one's for the coin, then the vertical axis I will use for the number. What are the two different outcomes for the coin? Heads and tails. These are the two things that could happen, the two possibilities for the two outcomes. What are the different possibilities for the number? I could get 1, 2, 3, or 4. Now, if I put a dot at all of these grid intersections, here, 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 and so on, I've got 2 outcomes here and 4 outcomes here, so there are 8 outcomes in total, and each of them is represented by a dot. As an example, this dot here is the outcome where I got a tails and I picked the number 4. This one here is the outcome where I got a heads on the coin and I got the number 1. So there are 8 outcomes in total for this combined experiment. Now we can figure out probabilities. For example, what is the chance of getting a head and a 3? So I've flipped my coin and picked the number and I get a head and I also get a 3. Well, this one here is a head and a 4. This one is a tail and a 4. This one here is a head and a 3, so that matches it. What about this one here? Does this match this outcome? Does this match getting a head and also getting a 3? No, because I got a tail and a 3. If I say and, it means both things have to be true. So the probability of getting a head and a 3 is 1 outcome out of the 8 in total, because they're all equally likely. What is the chance of getting a tail and an even number? Well, let's go through them one by one. This is a head and a 4. That's not it. This one is a tail and a 4. Is this a tail and an even number? Yeah, that one counts. This is a head and a 3, a tail and a 3, head and a 2, and so on. So the only 2 outcomes that match are this one and that one. Those are the outcomes where I got a tail and I also got an even number, a 2 or a 4. So I can write probability of tail and even equals 2 out of 8. And I can simplify that too, to be 1 out of 4. Do you notice that if you're using the same grid, you can use different colors or symbols to show your thinking for each question? And it helps you keep thinking clear as well, if you use a different color or a different symbol for each event that you're looking at. All right, one more, then we're done. What is the chance of getting a head, but not getting a 1? Well, these 4 events here, in these 4 events, I got a head. Maybe it's easiest to go through one by one. A head and a 4. Yeah, that counts. Tail and a 4. No, it does not count. Head and a 3. Yeah, that counts. And so on. Tail and a 3. No. Yes. No. This is a head and a 1. But I had to get a head but not a 1, so that does not count. And that one does not count. So the probability of getting a head and not 1 is, well, there are 1, 2, 3 outcomes that match out of 8 in total. I hope this has been helpful. Make sure you give the questions a go and check your answers, and ask me for help if you need it. Bye, everyone.